everyone who's watching this video and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna do pulls on one of my most desired banners, Flipped Heaven. The clock is ticking and with every passing minute I'm getting more and more stressed because the banner is about to disappear. But before we jump into these emergency pulls, I would love to talk a little bit about my outfit. Recently, I noticed that warm weather makes me gravitate toward green palette a lot more. And honestly, it's exactly the same in real life. I want to wear pink, green, and orange to match the refreshing beauty of summer. So when I saw this silly lemon handheld, it inspired me to create a bright and refreshing, whimsical summer outfit. I used the bunny Decom dress and paired it with the bunny ballad sleeves, coloring both pieces in various shades of green and yellow. To add a bit of whimsy to the styling, I included the dancing notes floating item, plaster statue tights, sweet chance and leg jewelry, and the vintage shoes from Misty Maple. She also wears simple gloves, my favorite glasses, massive earrings, a beautiful pearl necklace, and a hair accessory dyed in lime and yellow tones. The makeup isn't really interesting, featuring only green eyeshadow, thin brows, big lashes, and bow-shaped lips. This Decom dress had been waiting for weeks to finally be styled, and I genuinely think it's one of the best Decom rewards we have in the entire game. I absolutely adore it in these bright, striking colors, and I'm already thinking about other ways to dye and style it in the future. But let's stop the yapping and not waste any more time. We have a lot to do today, so let's head over to the event section and take a look at all the new events currently available in the game. There isn't much going on right now aside from the new Pop-in Gifts event, where we throw darts at balloons to earn rewards. The main prize for successfully finding the targets is the 4-star set to Vivian. It includes a separate top and a pair of baggy pants, simple shoes, floral tights hidden underneath the trousers, a simple bracelet, and a necklace. It is not the most exciting set, but it's definitely not a bad reward for a free event. We also got a new drop-it-down pack, Sweetie Dream, featuring the floating item Velvet Heart. I couldn't resist picking it up because it's incredibly cute. And I love the cozy Christmas vibes it gives off, even though we've only just entered summer. The rest of the rewards include a face paint, a chandelier furniture piece, luster invitations, trend color charts, and energy. And finally, let's look at the banner of the day, Flipped Heaven. It has been on my wish list for quite a while because I absolutely love the concept of a relentless assassin hunting down a demonic entity disguised as a pure celestial being. Out of the two sets, my favorite is probably Slayer Angel. Its hair kind of reminds me of the Sanrio collab hairstyle. It's very cute and I'll be more than happy to add it to my wardrobe. The dress looks exciting as well, although it's hard to judge it from such a tiny picture alone. The scissors are gorgeous. It's a very unique handheld and I'll be extremely grateful to finally get it. The face bandages are a high priority item for me. The bows seem a little too simple at first glance, but we'll examine them more closely later. I love the gloves, the vampire-themed earrings are adorable, the bat ring is nice, the stockings seem pretty good as well, but the most desperate I am only for the leg bandages. Overall, it's a very interesting set with plenty of versatile accessories. However, its opponent, Arcane Agent, is just as worthy of attention and love. The hair is genuinely adorable. I've used it quite often during styling Wizard, so finally having it in my own wardrobe will feel like a dream come true. The dress looks great too, although, as always, I will form my final opinion when I can examine it more carefully. The headband reminds me of accessories from my childhood. Spiky bracelets, chokers, and headbands were quite trendy back then. So this piece hits me with a wave of nostalgia. The earrings are pretty cool, the buckle strap gloves look badass, and the rings seem interesting. I also love the garter with the dagger, but of course, the most delicious item of the entire set is the handheld, a pair of guns. The tights are whatever, and the boots are nothing special as well. Arcane Agent is also really cool, and now that I think about both sets, it's actually pretty hard to decide which accessories I love more. But we can make that decision later, and for now, let's take a look at the 4-star set, Light Rome. It includes a nice dress, a massive jacket, cool pilot goggles, a garter, a handheld, socks, and platform boots. I've always wanted the jacket from the set along with the goggles, so finally pulling them will be just incredible. As for the limited 6-star items, we have a back tattoo and 2 pairs of earrings, which honestly aren't bad at all. But the loose 5-star fashion pieces are a bit more disappointing. I do not think I care much about the bracelet, necklace, garter, or sandals. Thankfully, the makeup selection saves the situation. It includes 2 pairs of contacts, a face paint, 2 lipsticks, and an eyeshadow. And the king of the flipped heaven Lightchase is Larry and his Heart Trapper card, featuring the main tag Sweet and the category Gothic. I am very stressed seeing how little of time I have left on this banner, so let's fix my high cortisol levels with the first temple of the day and see what we get. And we start with cool platform shoes from the 4-star set. Very nice. And we got the socks. Good. And the random bracelet. Along with the guns. Oh my gosh, finally. I wanted them like for eternity. I swear. They're so cool. Great tempo. I cannot even complain. Full 20. And I wonder what we receive now. And we got the handheld of the 4-star. We got the garter. Pretty good. And the Halloween themed earrings. 6-star loose item along with the bows. And that's all. Nice start, to be honest. Full 30. And we're gonna probably complete or not. I hope we will. We got the dress. We got the random garter. I was hoping we complete the 4-star. Yeah, we got the jacket. Oh, wow. We immediately got locked into the Arcane Agent set. That was unexpected. Really, really unexpected. But I would be mad, honestly, if I had a limited amount of pulls because I really want the face bandages and the leg wrapping. It's like, it's so good. Gosh. And we got the garter. Cool as well. Pretty nice. Ooh, so damn, that's early, isn't it? Pretty nice. I think I never got the dress so fast. But that's okay. Full 40. And we're gonna complete, yes, the 4-star on full 40. Which is pretty standard, I guess. Very nice. Mm, I like it. I got confused. Why is there Wandering Light name? If the set is called Light Rome, or I think I read that wrong, maybe. Anyway, we got the necklace, and we got a Larry like naked in the shower. That's like a crazy card. We got the hair, pretty good, and that's all. So I read that wrong. or Light Roam. It's called Light Roam. And here it's called Wandering Light. Interesting. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. Full 50. All we care about is fashions. Yeah. Then we got an eyeshadow. Pretty good. First makeup. We got the rings. Interesting rings. I love them. I love how they stack together. These spiky headband. And these shoes. Well, I kind of think they're ugly because of the open area here and the, I don't know. I kind of don't like this part. Not really my style. But I'll give them a chance. We will see what we can do with them. Full 60. And we're gonna receive the lipstick number 1. Very interesting. And the tights, they're just so simple. I just don't think they're anything special, but we'll see. And we got the gloves. And we got the earrings. That's quite fast. And we complete Arcane Agent. Ooh. Well, I have to admit, it's gorgeous. I love the dress a lot. And the guns and the garter. One of the best garters we have. Very nice. Ooh, so happy that I got it finally. I was waiting for these sets to come back for like a year. I got back to the game like a year ago. And I was so pissed off. I missed this one. This feeling is incredible to finally get your hands on something that you wanted for a while. Anyway, we got this set on pool 60. And on pool 70, we are gonna get items from the Slayer Angel. Ooh, we got nothing at all because Larry took the spot. Pool 80, and hopefully we get something with the handheld. Okay, this is definitely worth it. The sandals, random ones, the gloves. These are pretty good, but they kind of feel like, we have similar ones, but we will see. And another loose item, earrings. They're kind of nice. They're simple, but in a good way. They will be useful, I think. Full 90, and we're gonna get. Oh my gosh, the lag wrapping. Oh, it's so good. I think I'm gonna use it like all the time. Really, really nice. And that's everything we got, but I cannot complain because that's literally the item I wanted the most, probably. Full 100, and I hope, fingers crossed, we are locked into the set. We got the earrings, black ones with stars. Pretty good. And we got face bandages. Ooh, really, really nice as well. And that's all we got. Full 110. And we get the dress, hopefully? No, not yet. This is a cute hair, but I think, first of all, I barely use like cute anime hair in my outfits. And secondly, this feels like something we have. As I mentioned, at least Sanrio hair is kind of similar and a couple of other hairstyles I remember. But it's cute, so I'll take it. And we got these stockings. Like one stocking, I guess. And that's all. Well, the dress takes its time, 120. And I think it drops now. No? Okay, a pair of lenses. That's okay. And the dress. It's good. I think it's really pretty. Like, have to admit the design is mind-blowing, but I have to look at it closely to make up my mind. Anyway, that's all we got, along with Sean. Baby, I don't need you. I have like millions of shards of you. Like, why you keep dropping? Okay, 130. And oh, I wanted to say I hope we complete the set. 140. I hope now we're gonna complete the set. Or not. We got the face paint. We got the ring. And we're not gonna complete the set. Well, you love the suspense, baby. 150. Okay, and we got the back tattoo. Pretty good. And the earrings. And this way, we complete Slayer Angel as well. Ooh, look at the details. And the posture as well. I love it. She's like a zombie angel. I love this one a lot. And I love that the handheld is massive, like almost as big as she is. So cute. Great. I'm like, wow. Oh, we are missing probably one makeup piece, right? Oh, the lipstick. Well, let's do another 10 pull. So we immediately get it. And we got the lipstick. Maybe I was hunting all this time for this specific lipstick because I keep saying in every pulling video that, oh, maybe this lipstick is like really pale and makes your lips look white. Maybe this one is what I was looking for. I don't know yet, but I'm curious to find out. Anyway, I keep yapping about nonsense. But we completed both sets with 160 pulls. But I want to keep going so you can see how many pulls it takes to extend both of them. So let's continue with 170. And I hope it's not gonna take too many because I don't want to spend too much on this gacha. Okay, we got 1 and 2 and 1 for the Slayer Angel. 180. Hopefully I'm right. And we got just the ring. No, that was not good. 190. Maybe the dress? Can you be generous to me, please? We got Larry and again the rings, so nothing useful. Too bad. 200. Maybe now at least something? No, nothing. I wanted to say something massive, but they're not gonna give me those 12 dupes that fast, I guess. 210. And we're gonna get... oh, the dress from Arcane Agent and the rings. So this is pretty good. 220, I think. I hope I'm right. And we got... and again, Larry, like, get out. Get out, dude. 230. I'm gonna stop when I see the Slayer Angel dress. And I see it now. Okay. Well, let's quickly go here. Yeah. So many titles all the time. And let's quickly select everything and decompose everything we got. I think they fixed something because the thinking time was like quite long. It was not that fast for you to see how many dupes you got. Anyway, let's go back here and here and here and here. Oh, not here. Wrong turn. And we... oh, wow. I did not expect that. We got 25 for this set. And how many for another one? Oh, no. Can't believe it's probably here as well. No? Okay, that's embarrassing. And we got 15 for Slayer Angel. So we need 10 more. That's kind of fast. I did not expect it to be like... wow. Okay, let's not jinx it and just continue. Hopefully, like something like a dress drops fast, so I don't have to go over the 300 limit. I hope so. Okay, I only see bandages, so let's go with another 10. And I see the hair, 2 bandages, that's pretty good. I'm bad with math, so I have to go here and just decompose everything. Oh, we need 2 more. That's pretty good. But unfortunately, I think I will have to pull a little bit more for Decom anyway. Okay, 1 more, I guess. 1 more, and shockingly enough... or no. No way! You forced me to pull again because we didn't get a dupe. Again? Oh, okay. No, no, no. We got the earrings. So that's fine. Yeah, two. And this way, I can't believe it. This way, we are able, well, we already extended boss stats on 290, which is pretty good because usually I'm just doomed with 340 pulls most of the time, like with stack one or other double 5 stars most of the time. I consider this being pretty good luck. So, yeah, I'm really happy that, yes, finally we got these stats that I've been dreaming about for like eternity, as I said. Gosh, so many delicious fashions. I can't wait just to style them, make outfits, and just have fun. That's all it's about. So, for now, I guess we should stop the yapping and move on to Decom to spend all the delicious coins we got. With 290 pulls, I managed to get the perfect amount of coins to redeem everything I could possibly want from the shop. I actually had to do a bit of math to figure out whether I need to pull more, and shockingly enough, after spending everything, I'll be left with exactly 0 coins. But first, let's take a look at what we can get. First of all, there's the hairstyle. I absolutely love its volume and the way it's styled, so I'm definitely grabbing that. Next, we have the dress. It kind of reminds me of the Strange Rhyme dress, but I think this one is a little better, so I'm gonna purchase it as well. And the last Decom item is the tail. Of course, I want to dress up as an adorable raccoon, so that's coming home with me too. And after spending the rest of my coins on extensions, I'm left with 0 coins, which is perfectly fine because the poses and the frame aren't too exciting to me. I guess this way we are done with our Decom shopping. So let's head over to the wardrobe and take a look at everything we got. Now we're back home, so let's take a look at everything we've received from the Flipped Heaven Lightchase, beginning with the first 5-star set, Slayer Angel. It portrays a demonic entity hidden beneath an angelic appearance, achieved by combining glossy silk, white chiffon, and lace with unsettling bandages, bloodstains, and bad-shaped accessories. My doll could easily be a character in a fighting game, especially while holding those massive scissors. Don't you think she could fit into the roster of Skullgirls with its cartoonish and stylish fighters? Or maybe even Guilty Gear and its iconic characters? Because I definitely think she could. But anyway, I'm drifting away from the topic. I really like the set, so let's take a look at it piece by piece, beginning with the hair. Shadow of the Past is an angelic hairstyle featuring thick, straight bangs, face framing strands that reach the collarbone, high twin tails, and waves of hair flowing all the way down to the knees. I barely use Sweet Lolita hairstyles because the size and curls often distract from the outfit. But I have to admit, this one is cute. Now moving on to the dress, Slayer Angel, a hauntingly beautiful gown that combines silky innocence with an evil, blood-hungry nature hidden beneath its layers. At first glance, the design looks extremely complicated, but it's more of an illusion created by the layers of fabric and pearls. The upper part features an off-shoulder design, a high lace collar, and a cross-shaped filigree piece stylized with bat wings, along with 3 massive satin bows. The cross connects 2 chains of pearls running across the chest, around the arms, and around the neck, as well as a tiny cage charm with a red crystal locked inside. At the back, there is a single strand of pearls running down the spine, a bat-shaped charm, a tiny bow, and a much larger bow attached to the corset-style top. The top itself feels more like a high-waisted robe, exposing the belly button and little shorts decorated with lace and tiny bows, while both hands are wrapped in shiny translucent bandages. I love how the upper part of the rope looks chaotically cut, revealing the floor-length chiffon fabric underneath, embroidered with sequins, pearls, hearts, and cage motifs. The dress features 14 dye slots, which doesn't sound like much, but it's just enough to enjoy its delicious gradient, which is honestly masterfully done. Subjectively, Slayer Angel works beautifully for horror and dark fantasy looks, but it can also be styled into something cute and childish, depending on the dice and your creative thinking. Wild Allure is a sheer stocking with a floral lace design, corset style ribbon lacing, tiny pearls, and a ribbon at the thigh. We don't have that many one leg stockings, so this one is pretty cool. The shoes, Broken Promises, are asymmetrical stained bandages wrapped around one leg. This piece has endless potential for various interesting looks. Ashen Lament is a lace bandage covering one eye with a tight ribbon. I don't really like how glittery it is, but overall, with all the adjustment possibilities, it's a great versatile accessory. The hair accessory, Strings of Deceit, consists of symmetrical satin bows attached to lace ribbons and decorated with bat-winged pendants. It's genuinely a great romantic accessory with adjustable positioning and size. Hidden Spy is a pair of heart-shaped earrings with bat wings, dangling cross charms, and crisscrossing ribbon-style ear cuffs. A very good pair that I will personally use whenever I get the chance. Bound by Revenge are finger loop gloves decorated with delicate embroidery, tiny pearls, and corset-style lacing on the inner side of the hand. We do not have many gloves of this specific type, so I'm quite happy with them. The ring, Burning Vengeance, continues the bat theme. It's supposed to be a cross, but the horizontal part is shaped like wings, with a crystal at the center, which is pretty cool. Heart's Healing is a pair of massive scissors crafted from silver floral filigree with a crystal heart placed at the hinge. The size, the special effect with flying bats, and the storytelling potential make this item a 10 out of 10 for me. In conclusion, Slayer Angel is a magnificent set about a bloodthirsty vampire in disguise, alluring victims in with a pure angelic appearance. It's highly valuable not only because of its original concept, but also because of how versatile its pieces are. The dress, bandages, and scissors can be amazing inspiration for horror or dark fantasy fits. To be honest, this set is in my top 5 favorite sets in the game. But I don't want to give all the praise only to Slayer Angel. So let's move on to the second 5-star set, Arcane Agent, a set about a skilled assassin on a mission to finally hunt down a horrifying evil entity. I am less excited about this one, but that doesn't mean it's bad, so let's properly examine it piece by piece, beginning with the hair. Path Apart is a cute yet rebellious hairstyle featuring a high-side ponytail, soft bangs, and short face framing strands. The dye slots don't make much sense to me, so I prefer keeping this hair in a single color. But overall, it's a pretty versatile hairstyle and a solid addition to the wardrobe. Now moving on to the dress, Arcane Agent, a stylish gothic gown for a noble lady who's always ready for an unexpected fight. Personally, this dress is less appealing to me, mostly because I'm not a fan of the sheer floral lace used on the top and puffy sleeves. However, I absolutely love the corset and shorts combined with the asymmetrical ruffled waves of the skirt. They beautifully expose the legs, making the outfit feel light and surprisingly comfortable, while the visual weight of the design is concentrated in the massive layered skirt at the back, decorated with an oversized bow and long leather straps. I adore the damask pattern fabric and details like the bows on the sleeves and the metallic jewelry hanging on the chest. What I don't love is how this dress dyes. The fabrics look a little cheap in certain color combinations, and I'm kinda convinced that it looks best when dyed fully black. In that version, it reminds me a lot of 2B from Near Automata, and I'm sure there are already plenty of cosplays using this dress for exactly that reason. Overall, my final thoughts aren't particularly favorable toward Arcane Agent. It's not a bad dress by any means. I genuinely love elements like the corset, the shorts, and the rebellious energy it gives off. But the asymmetrical construction and somewhat frustrating dye performance makes selling it a lot less enjoyable than I hoped it would be. The tights Journey of Thorns are honestly nothing special. They feature a thorny wine pattern running from the ankles to the upper thighs along the sides of the legs. There's even a metallic shimmer on the wines, but somehow that only makes them less appealing to me. I really dislike the shoes as well. Echoes in Ash are knee-high dominatrix boots featuring corset-style lacing, buckle straps, lace inserts, sharp spikes, golden filigree details at the back, and very awkward cutouts around the instep and beneath the knees. Actually, they're not even cutouts under the knees. The buckle straps and ruffled fabric are simply detached from the main boot structure. So it feels like you are wearing boots permanently attached to garters. Absolutely horrendous. I honestly don't know what would have to happen for me to use this pair even once. The hat, False Heroism, is a leather headband overloaded with spikes, chains, gemstones, metalwork, and the special effect of dark energy radiating from the gems. What annoys me the most is that this effect cannot be fully recolored. There is a dye slot for it, but it only changed the tiny light particles and not the large petals, which is really disappointing. That said, I still think it's an interesting item and could potentially even be used as an eye wheel with the right settings. A Dawnbreaker is a pair of earrings decorated with oversized daggers, smoky gemstones, chains, and spikes. It's a decent accessory, especially considering the ears are pierced 4 times. Forbidden Trophy are fingerless gloves decorated with buckles, decorative straps, corset-style lacing, and delicate lace inserts. I have mixed feelings about them. On one hand, they look pretty cool, but on the other hand, all those buckles make them feel a little goofy. They also remind me of straight jackets, which isn't a positive association. Edge of Power is a collection of rings featuring different designs and placements across the fingers. I think they'll be especially useful for close-up pictures where the hands are clearly visible. The handheld Shattering Illusion is a pair of pistols decorated with roses, thorny vines, and metallic filigree with special effects such as lightning and falling burning petals. Each pistol can be dyed separately, and the handheld comes with 10 different hand positions, making it perfect for dramatic and badass photo shoots. And the final item of the set is the anklet, Lullaby of Secrets, an asymmetrical garter featuring buckle straps and a dagger secured against the upper thigh. Easily one of the best garters in the game, with fantastic potential for assassin, rogue, pirate, and other combat-oriented outfits. In conclusion, Arcane Agent comes with fantastic accessories that can be used in countless stylings. And it also includes an amazing dynamic pose. The dress itself simply disappointed me because it doesn't align with my personal taste. That doesn't make it a bad dress, it just happens to be one that my heart refused to love. Now to the 4-star set, Wandering Light. I was really disappointed with the jacket because it's made from cheap looking fabric, and I simply cannot force myself to like it. The dress is kind of mid as well. It looks more like a free event reward than something that belongs in a Lightchase. What ruins it for me are those tags attached to the chest. They make me imagine she just walked out of a store after shopping and immediately put the dress on without taking off the price tags. However, I absolutely love the goggles. They have endless styling potential. The massive boots are also pretty good, and the bag is a very decent item despite the fact that I don't really like its material. The remaining pieces are a pair of socks and a garter with a tiny pocket. I love some accessories so much that I rate this 4-star higher than it actually deserves. Now let's move on to the rest of the items we got, starting with the Decom pieces. First, we have Darkness Garden, a huff-up hairstyle featuring a high-side ponytail, gorgeous side bangs if you lose wavy strands, and waist-length hair that transitions from silver to dark purple. I really like this hair. The bangs are adorable and the side ponytail adds some whimsicality to it. Next is Fluffy Sweetness, a gothic baby doll dress with ruffles, lace, a Victorian ribbon collar, a rose cameo brooch, and oversized sleeves. I haven't really seen a ruffled front panel design on any other pieces, so to me, it's really a unique dress. The last Decom item is Fuzzy Story, a striped raccoon tail that can be used in all kinds of animal-inspired outfits. One thing worth mentioning is that the tip of the tail colors slightly darker than the shade you choose. It's especially noticeable with white dyes, but I don't think it's a serious issue because the tail itself looks pretty good. Now to the limited 6-star pieces. First, we have Spirit Wings, a glowing white tattoo of angelic wings that slowly fade away before reappearing on the doll's back a few moments later. The second item is Bat's Escape, a pair of cute jack-o'-lantern earrings decorated with batwing-shaped ribbons and tiny crystals. The final limited 6-star is Celestial Cord, star-shaped earrings with blue and yellow gemstones and delicate chain tassels. The limited 5-star pieces include the lamest items I've ever seen in a Lightchase. First is Enchanting Dance, an upper arm bracelet made of golden circles and pearls. Next is Hollow Devotion, a leather choker with silver chains and a batwing heart pendant. Another item is Dream Blossoms, a rosy lace anklet with silver stars hanging on invisible strings. The last limited piece is a pair of shoes, sunk of Wetfield, an open-toe, open-heel wedge sandals with wraparound ankle cords and crystal bow charms. These shoes are so ugly they hurt my soul. Memories Carved is a bracelet we get from evolving the SR Larry card, while Thunder at Sea is a necklace obtainable through the login event for the Flipped Heaven Lightchase. Now let's talk about the makeup. First, we got 2 pairs of lenses, Earthly Affection, featuring golden spikes and a black heart, and Magic's Embrace, which includes a dark pink sphere surrounded by tiny hearts and jewels. Next is the face paint, Thorny Majesty, a very low-res face decoration of thorny yellow roses. Alluring Traps is a matte lipstick available in 3 pastel shades, while Timeless Echo is the second lipstick, offering 4 slightly dark colors. The final makeup item is Twilight Journey, a thorny eyeshadow featuring 12 dye options. And here is Larry and his Heart Trapper card in its default version. And this is the evolved version where he's unable to resist the charm of our main character. That is everything we got from the Flipped Heaven Lightchase, and I simply cannot wait any longer to share with you today's stylings, because I had a lot of fun like with no other 5-star banner. And here is the first outfit for the Slayer Angel dress, featuring a mysterious and powerful Blood Witch. The combination of crimson red and different shades of blue makes me imagine she's capable of turning dark waters into pools of blood. How useful such a power would actually be is not for me to judge, but I'm sure it's far from the only gift she's been blessed with. Anyway, I thought this outfit was the perfect opportunity to use a variety of witchy pieces like the massive witch hat, a pair of bat wings, a vampire staff that I had never touched before, and the Vitrum Talk crystal tights, which felt like a really interesting detail to include. Looking at the shoes now, I would probably recolor them to add white and balance the outfit a little bit better, but I'm really happy with the rest of the accessories. The bracelets, silver claws, vampire ring, anime hairstyle that hides the earrings, and the eye patch all work together beautifully. I'm definitely no master of creating jaw-dropping makeup looks, so I took this simple route and focused mainly on the theme of blood, using the blood face paint, red contacts, berry-colored lips, and one of my favorite artistic eyeliners. What I especially love though is the contrast between the crimson and the soft, icy blue eyeshadow paired with dark blue lashes. This Slayer Angel dress has some kind of monstrous quality to it. It feels like the perfect base for eerie outfits inspired by vampires, witches, zombies, or supernatural spirits like banshees, demons, or jinns. That is exactly why I came up with another way of styling this dress, fitting for celebrating Halloween. And here's my cute little pumpkin soul. I had a strong desire to dye this dress in bright, provocative colors like red or orange, and that's how I came up with the idea of creating a Halloween spirit. I feel like this outfit is slightly less interesting than the first one, but it's still pretty cute. Since the Halloween ghost is trapped for almost the entire year, I thought it would be a great idea to add the jin's shackles, combined with leg jewelry to fill the space on the exposed legs. My little Halloween entity is holding a pumpkin, while another one is comfortably resting in her floating hair. The only thing that bothers me a little bit is that the glowing eyes of the two pumpkins do not really match. As for the other accessories, I added the gloves from the Slayer Angel set, a demonic tail, and a pair of theme-fitting earrings. The makeup once again features the blood face paint, my favorite eyeliner, artistic eyebrows, orange lenses, shimmering eyeshadow, and gorgeous bow-shaped lips. I think I fell into the trap of using a predictable color palette with this outfit. And it probably could have been much more interesting if I had thought a little bit more outside of the box. But when it comes to the Slayer Angel dress itself, I absolutely stand by my opinion that it's a gorgeous gown with endless selling potential. And I'll happily come back to it again in the future. The massive scissors are simply too good to pass up the opportunity to create an outfit centered entirely around them. So here we are, enjoying the company of an 18th century nurse whose treatment methods are rather questionable and inhuman. Yeah, she looks sweet and kind, but for some reason, the sight of real life medical scissors makes me uncomfortable. So I can only see her as a villain despite her innocent appearance. Adorable vintage curls and the sweet tea Victorian dress were my very first choices for this vintage-inspired styling. Normally, I would have gone for darker shades that fit the era, since black, deep brown, and dark red are exactly the colors I love the most. But this time, I wanted to make things a little bit more interesting, so I built the outfit around white, vanilla, soft pink, and mint. Another reason for choosing lighter colors was the nurse's cap, which has undyeable pink details. So I just changed the main fabric to a dark mint shade. The rest of the outfit includes white stockings, pink Mary Jane heels, elegant white gloves, golden scissors with a glowing pink heart, golden cross earrings, and a heart-shaped eye patch. The makeup is almost entirely pink, featuring pale pink lenses, thin brows, glossy lips, and shimmering eyeshadow. At first glance, it's such an adorably sweet outfit, but the lure in my head makes all that sweetness fade away, revealing the sinister nature hidden beneath the layers of her gown. Villains don't always have to wear dark clothing to be recognized as dangerous. Sometimes they sincerely smile, offering a helping hand, only for you to realize later they were the real threat all along. Now, this outfit is much darker in terms of its theme. I know some people cannot stand this topic, so here's the trigger warning because I'm gonna talk about blood quite a bit. So if you don't want to hear that, just skip ahead until you see a different outfit. Around 2 weeks ago, I had a blood test, which is always stressful and pretty uncomfortable, but the main trick to surviving it is simply not looking at what the nurse is doing. But anyway, the recent experience with a syringe inspired me to create an outfit centered around it. Color wise, it's a very simple combination of white for sterile cleanliness and red for blood. I chose the colorful breeze dress on purpose. It's a Decom item from the Marvel Reveal Lightchase, and while it only has 3 die slots, the last die slot colors random parts of the dress, so when dyed red, they look like realistic blood splatters, which I think is a really cool effect. As for the accessories, I added the Dream Spell bandages together with matching leg wraps and a head bandage, since they perfectly fit the idea of stopping a wound from bleeding. I also included a pair of wings stained with blood, a bandaged bleeding heart, and a necklace with a small white vial. Her eyes radiate an insatiable thirst for blood, while the stain around her lips suggests she has just taken a sip of her favorite drink. Apart from that, the makeup is quite simple, featuring black eyeliner and deep red eyeshadow. It's a very simple styling overall, but I really like the idea behind it. Turning the fear of something into art feels incredibly satisfying. So I would definitely call this outfit a success. Now to the styling of the Arcane Agent dress. I simply couldn't resist dyeing it black after discovering how gorgeous it looks with the Rose Ruination sleeves. Under the dress, there are gothic tights and badass boots decorated with golden details and bright red gemstones. Long claws attached to sleek leather gloves peek out from beneath the sleeves. As for the accessories, I added a chandelier handheld, cross earrings hidden behind the star-lighted hair from Fashion Battle, and a massive hat that covers half of her face, which is probably my favorite part of the whole outfit. I cannot even describe how much I love seeing only her seductive lips, hinting that she might be a dangerously beautiful vampire. For some reason, this outfit received a ton of saves on my fashion diary, and I guess that just proves black and red is a timeless combination you simply cannot go wrong with. I desperately wanted to prove myself wrong about the Arcane Agent dress only looking good in black. So I changed my approach completely and dyed it in light green, pink, lemon, and yellow, which naturally led me toward a very clowny outfit. The concentration of pink might be a little bit over the top, but overall I really like how it turned out. I added cute rabbit puppets, tiny socks paired with bright clown shoes, sheer gloves that match the fabric of the dress, a fun pair of earrings that visually connect with the pom-poms and charms on the marionettes, and a cute beret sitting perfectly on top of a Decom hairstyle. I absolutely love this lipstick because of its unique shape. I do not get many chances to use it, so I couldn't pass it up for the Halloween spirit fit and this clownish beauty. The same goes for the Night Thrill eyeliner. It's a really cool makeup item, but it's also very situational. The rest of the makeup includes bright round blush, pink brows, green eyeshadow, floral lashes, pink lenses, and a tiny mole. Even after this styling, I still think Arcane Agent is just an okay dress, nothing particularly special. However, I'm really happy I gave it a chance to shine in such unexpected colors instead of only relying on the classic black. And here is the last outfit of the day, and surprisingly enough, it's centered around the 4-star goggles. At first, I wanted to combine them with the Decom tail to create a hornet pilot, but this vest wasn't looking good in the colors I chose for my wasp. So I scrapped the whole idea, locked the hell in, and focused on making a badass casual outfit instead. I've actually never styled this fashion battle dress before because it's very difficult to work with. First of all, the palettes are expensive, and secondly, most colors simply do not complement the dress. So finding the right shades for the whole outfit was a real challenge. But in the end, a mix of pink, gray, and dark purple satisfied me just enough. So the final look combines the fashion battle dress with the savage vest, dark purple gloves with buckle straps, black fishnet tights, badass boots, a multicolored bunny crossbody bag, a leather strapped choker, gorgeous gradient pink hair, pierced brows and ears, of course, the palette goggles, and a heart shaped lollipop. The makeup is very romantic, featuring pink eyeshadow, purple lenses, natural brows, rosy blush, and the tiny mole that I'm gonna overuse until it's considered illegal. Hands down, this might be my favorite outfit of the day. First of all, because I finally found a way to use this fashion battle dress. Secondly, the color palette turned out incredible. And third, the mix of rebellious punk energy with the sweetness and innocence of my doll's face simply makes me melt. As usual, you can find all the outfit of the day codes in the description of the video. What do you think about Flipped Heaven, and which set is your favorite? Did you go all in on this banner, or did you skip it and save your diamonds for something else? Let me know in the comments how you enjoyed this video, and for now, thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye bye!